have a new plan. I don't know if it's a good plan, but it is a plan.
Who's he?
Hitman!
He's not important!
Okay. Hello, gamers and collectors. It's your boy Kentman, and 11 days ago, I posted this video talking about how I was kind of stressed about all the games that's coming out in September, November, and October, and I don't know how I'm going to find the time to play them. I'm still kind of stressed, but we're a little bit more calm now, so I think I can have a better thought process of what games I really need to play versus the ones that I want to play. The first game that I am definitely going to be trying out and playing is Demon X Machina Titanic Scoring. I never played a Demon X Machina game before. It never really appealed to me because I really don't like mechs games all like that. I don't really like mechs in general, but I do have a fondness for some mech anime like Code Geass, Gurren Lagann, Evangelion, and stuff like that. So it's hard for me not to truly hate mechs, but I never really found them fun because they were always very clunky and not really all that enjoyable. But surprisingly, when my chat was like, hey, you should try out the new Demon X Machina Titanic Scorn demo because it's free, so that's always a good plus, and it's actually really good, and it had some good fan service in it that you might actually enjoy. I was more inclined to try it out, so I did, and I was absolutely blown away by how good it truly is. First of all, your character has a voice, so you're not a silent protagonist. So you do get to create your own character, to put yourself in this world that is divided between space and Earth, and Earth has been abandoned for many years, and people are trying to scavenge to find the regime of Y and all this other stuff, and it's a big war between two populations, and I really appeal to that because I just love your desert punk, your Gurren Lagann kind of feeling, kind of anime plot. And first of all, again, you have a voice, and you continue to have a voice and a personality through the whole entire game, and that is super cool because I love games that actually make me feel involved in the story with an actual voice and character and emotions and stuff, but not just a person that's just standing there serious stuff is happening, but I'm just smiling. So I love that. I love that they went out of the way to actually voice the main character, me, as well as you have a really cool mech. It reminds you of the nightmares from Code Geass and Gurren Lagann, and the way you fly around in it and the way you can zip up and down and move out of battle mode is so cool. You can pick up different weapons, you can pick up different grenades and stuff, and then also you can scavenge for different parts and iron and metals across the map. There's hidden caves that you can go on. You can ride horses, you can ride in cars, you have this whole civilization and population that you can build up. It is really cool, and you can play with it. You can play with other people online, so it doesn't feel like a game that should work technically. But I didn't really get to play the online section yet. I only played a little bit of the open world and just the openness of the battles and stuff, and it's so good. It's so satisfying. It's so fun. And I'm definitely going to be picking it up. It made me buy the game because of the demo, which I feels like more games should do. I feels like the idea of playing a demo that continues on your story within the real game is such a more of appeal than just waiting for a game to come out and you don't know if you're going to like it or not, and then if you buy it, then you're kind of just shit out of luck at $60-70, and games are expensive nowadays. So I appreciate that this demo came out so I could get a feel of the game, and it made me a buyer, and I'm going to be buying the game, and I'm going to be playing it all on stream, and it's going to be hyped. It's going to be amazing, and I cannot wait. The next game that had a demo that continues on to the story that I never played before, and I am super excited for, and that is Trails in the Sky. The only thing I can truly explain about this game particularly is, remember the episode of Drake and Josh when Drake and Josh came out of that movie and their hair was all frizzy and they just was looking out in the stars and it was like, oh my God. That is the experience that I had playing this game. It was so thrilling. It was so fun. The animations are so great. The characters were so fun and well written. And like just the way that the game was like set up, it just felt like I was just watching an anime that I was playing at the same time. You know, Estelle was very lively and brash and fun and enjoyable. She really welcomed in Joshua. Plus, you know, the fact that Estelle is played by Stephanie Sheh, who's voiced by Odahime, which is really great. And Joshua is voiced by Johnny Yonbesh, my favorite voice actor of all time, who plays Ichigo in Bleach. So it makes it even more of a fun, thrilling adventure. Plus other voice actors I know, from like Michelle Ruff was in there, and I think Wendy Lee I heard at some points. And it was just a fun adventure. The combat was great. It was fluent. It was fun. You had all different kinds of quests that you can go with. It was like a very big open world adventure. Like I only made it all the way up to the part where you have to beat all these cats that was beating your ass. Not the ones at the tower where you had to save the kids, but the ones where you had to protect the farm. And then that's when like Estelle was starting to understand that Joshua had more feelings than her than just a brother, a stepbrother. Oh no, a stepbrother. But I don't know, I really enjoyed this game, and I had a feeling I was, because so many people told me that Trails is such a great JRPG. It's one of the greats for a reason, and you should play Trails. And I was like, I want to, but I'm waiting for this game to come out to play, have my first Trails experience, and it got me. I'm excited. I'm super looking forward to it. September 19th can't come quick enough, and I still want to play this game some more, but I'm gonna wait, because I got my feel of the game. I know that I'm going to enjoy it. I know I'm going to play it more, but I just want to play the full game at this point. I want to play the full game. I want to enjoy the full game. I want to play where I don't have to stop, you know? There's only like, I think you can play all the way up through the prologue until the game is over, and I don't want that feeling. I don't want to have that One Piece moment where I'm just in it, I'm playing it, and then it hits me with a to be continue, and I'm just like, gotta wait. So I'm just gonna wait right now while my high is high, and when the game comes out, my high can still be high, you know? The next game I'm excited for is Atelier Resleriana. I don't need to explain this one to you guys. I've been talking about it. It's one of my favorite franchises. I can't wait to play it. Ryza, Claudia, Sophie, Toturi, Memoru, you know, Rizna's in there, Valkyrie, and you know, Riaz and Slade are some cute and amazing characters, and you know, it had some good fan service in it. And you know, they just showed off some new merch for Sophie, and it looks really good. So I'm excited. Also, going back to Demon X Machina, I just saw that they're going to be doing a Rika 7 crossover, and that's super dope. And hopefully, if they're doing more mech kind of crossovers, hopefully Code Geass is in there, hopefully Girl Lagann, because that would be dope. Now, even though this is not fan service in the titty sense, it is a fan service game, which is Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, which the open beta just ended yesterday, and I've been playing it with my friends, and oh my god. This game was more fun than I thought it was going to be, from all the different characters that you can play. Miku's going to be in the game, which I'm super excited for. And just like the overall experience of the game just felt different and unique enough that it was just fun to keep playing. Like I didn't play Mario Kart World yet, because I don't have a Switch 2 and I don't plan on getting one. So the fact that I can play this game on PC and more with my friends cross worlds through all the different platforms is a good appeal and just a lot of fun. Now, I really didn't like the idea that for the beta, it was only like 4 people you can invite to a party, which is kind of odd to me when it was supposed to be an open test to test a lot of people, especially like you were able to get into the lobby with 12 other people, but you can't invite 12 people in the beta. It was a little weird, but when the full game comes out, you will be able to, you know, invite 12 people, and that game is going to get chaotic. Every time you were racing and trying to get 100 rings, you were getting bumped into, smash, squish, and all kinds of stuff. But it was super fun to just keep moving and try to collect rings and different power-ups. The power-ups was different, really fun, from the boxing glove to the monster truck to King Boo just coming out of nowhere and smashing up the first place person, which is also unique from the blue shell that, you know, you can get hit by just not doing anything. But like with King Boo, you have the option of moving out the way, but it still attacks first place. And I think it's just a much more thoughtful racer than what we've had previously. And then when you add in all the gadgets, which I'm still trying to understand, there's a whole lot of technicalness that goes into this game that makes it super fun to play. I am so excited for this game, and I haven't been excited for a Sonic game in a long time. The next game I will be focusing on is Final Fantasy Tactics, the Alvis Chronicle. And I never got to play the original all that much. My cousin beat it for me because I was not really good at tactical games, but I really just enjoy a good tactical RPG now. And the fact that, you know, a lot of classic Final Fantasy characters like Cloud and Aerith will be in there. Plus they'll be using the new remake voices within it. And I think Clive is going to be in there with Ben Starr. So there's a lot of coolness about the new version of this game that's going to have a whole new remastered, and I'm just excited for this game. I'm really looking forward to it because I just love Final Fantasy in general, but you know, 7 and mostly, and I just want to see what comes of it. Digimon Time Stranger. Now, I've been talking about this ever since it got announced and up to the moment of it being a release in October, and I am like in the fence of like, I really want to play this game because the fact that it looks a lot of fun, it borrows a lot of elements from Power World where you get to have a more bonding relationship with your Digimon, and they have a more contribute in the story, and the cutscene story that I saw looks really like fun and interesting, and it's going to be very intricate. Now I hope that they do release a demo for the game because you can get like a feel for the game, because as I said, all these games so far had demos that really let you get into the game and figure out the intricacies of the game and really get a taste of it, and they carried on overward. And I feel like Digimon should have that same kind of vibe, but it is Bandai Namco, so it's hard to say if they're actually going to do something like that, but it would be nice to see that. Next, we got Ninja Gaiden 4, which I don't really need to talk about how excited I am for this game because I've been talking about it since, you know, the beginning it got announced, and the fact that we're getting closer and closer to the release and they keep releasing new trailers for it. Plus we're just in this good ninja vibe right now. The new Shinobi just released, Ninja Gaiden Ragebound just released. It's the 35th anniversary of the first Ninja Turtles movie. Oh my god, ninjas are back! Go ninja, go ninja, go! Go ninja, go ninja, go! Go, go, go! Next, I'm super excited to play Tales of Xillia Remastered. Now, I was a little salty, still a little salty, that it wasn't Tales of Abyss. However, I am super excited for Tales of Xillia, and it kind of makes sense. You know, we had Grace's F, which was also a PS3 Tales game, so I guess they're going to continue on with the PS3 era of the Tales series, so it makes sense. And this was actually one I didn't actually get to play that much. I remember my brother playing it, and I thought it was really cool. It was like Sword Online before Sword Online, and it had some really cool characters, and I'm just excited for it as a Tales fan. Next, another set of games that doesn't need any introduction, which is the Ryza Trilogy Deluxe. I am so excited for these games. I love Ryza, I love Atelier, I love in the world that we live in that we have so many Atelier games to play in 1 year, and it feels so crazy. New content, the DLC included with these games, and I am so freaking happy. These games comes out November 12th, 3 days before my birthday, which is almost like a birthday present to me, which is pretty cool. And I love that. And I will definitely be playing these on stream, and I will definitely be trying to 100% them on stream and trying to platinum them, which I guess is the same thing as 100%. But regardless, I'll be playing it, and I'm so excited for it, and it's going to be a crazy of a fun time. Neptunia 2025. Now, I obviously, it's not out yet, so I can't put it on here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put Rebirth here as a placeholder. Now, they say it's supposed to be coming out this year. They say it's supposed to be released or announced or something this year. So I'm gonna hold them to that. But the trigger right now, we only have like 3 more months left. So they're gonna have to move quickly. But we did get some new art for the 15th anniversary, and hopefully we get more. that released into a new game, which is supposed to be looking like, and I'm just excited for Neptunia 2025. I am super excited for my Femboy Roommate special weekend, the continuation, the second game to my Femboy Roommate. You know I love this game so much. It's the best running series on my channel, and I really love this game. It's about a guy who needed a roommate to help pay some rent as he was a kind of failing game developer, but then you get a roommate named Robin, but also he's a streamer, but you also have some baggage that's with him, and it's a really good story. I really did enjoy it, and the demo actually just got announced, which I'm going to be playing right after this video, and I can't be more excited for it. Says it's supposed to come out this year, and I'm hoping that it does. So, you know, the next game that I'm super excited for is Femboy Futa House. Now, I know this game was supposed to come out August 22nd, but it got delayed for some odd reason because of Steam, and now I'm just waiting for it to actually still get released. I don't know if it's gonna be 2025, but I'm just hoping that it'll be 2025. I played it for my 3 fan service games, and this was the one game that kind of really caught my eye the most, and I really found it really enjoyable. I love the story, I love the characters. It had a lot more of a deeper meaning behind it. It had a mixture of femboys and futanarians, and you know, I don't know why. I really enjoyed it. I mean, it made me feel good, and I can't wait to see the rest of the story. And the last game I'm gonna put on here, because it's still, even though it just released not too long ago, I'm just gonna put it on here because I'm more excited to play more of it, and that is Horizon Walker, the long-awaited fan service gotcha game that has been eagerly awaiting to release on Steam, and it did, but then it had a lot of issues on release, but then I was able to play it, but then I wasn't able to play it because of some other issues, and now I'm just waiting to actually get into the game, and hopefully it's not buggy and a mess right now. But I played it on stream. Fantastic time. It's really great. It gives you those soul leveling kind of vibes, but with a lot of fucking sexy ass, goddamn thick women. And man, oh my god, I can't wait to get back into the story because it's actually really good. Because like I said, it has that soul leveling kind of vibe where you're the protagonist, you get killed, but a demon was trying to take over your body, but you said F that, and so then you absorbed their powers, and now you came back super godly OP, and now all these women want to work with you, and you're just the human god, and like you get to like control all these sexy ass women, and they go crazy with all the fan service costumes in here. Now, I don't know if they're on the level of Brown Dust 2, my beloved, but they could definitely get close. So this right here, right now, is the games that I will be focusing on for the rest of the year for the upcoming games, despite the last one not being upcoming because it's already released, but it just released not too long ago, so let me have this one. But I'm excited to play all these games. Now, there's not including games that could get announced. There's not talking about the games that are indie games. I know Silk Song comes out in a couple days, but I haven't played Hollow Knight yet, and a lot of people are playing Hollow Knight right now, so it kind of makes me not want to play Hollow Knight until like it's weird, like at the hype. Like the part of me is like, I really want to play Silk Song because of the hype, but I never really cared to play Hollow Knight before, so I don't want to like play it now just because of the hype of it. I kind of want to play it on my own time because there's other games that I care about more right now, and these are the ones that I care about right now, and I'm excited to play. But let me know, what are you excited for the remainder of the year? Did you have to sit down and kind of make a list of your own games that you think that you need versus want? Like Pokemon is a want for me, but I don't need it right away. You know, even Digimon story, I'm thinking about maybe if it's a want more than a need. Like, I feels like a handful of these games are a need versus a want, but you know, that's what we sit down and do these tests for. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, because I would love to know what you guys think, because there's a lot of games coming out and a lot of things to be to play, like Turn Girl. I've heard a lot of hate and high about that. We've seen the trailer and it's out, and that game is very positive in the fan service community right now, and I do need to play it. I know I need to play it. The new Shantae came out not too long ago, and it looks really good and a lot of fun, and I love Shantae, and I need to play that. just need the time. Need the time. And that is the problem. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. What games should I be focusing on? What games are you going to be playing? What games are you going to be like kind of like trying to get a grips on? Gotcha games included. And I'll be like trying to keep my sanity in check. But for now, thank you so much for watching. Be a fan of that like button. And also remember that fan service is the best kind of service. And I will see you in the next video next time. Bye me.